Welcome guys, today's Saturday, it is April 8th and we are here for our yoga class. So we're going to spend the next hour together focusing on breathing, connecting breath with movement, and just becoming aware of what we're feeling. Starting out with some relaxation, let's go ahead and lie back on our mats. Let your arms be restful at your sides, palms open, face to the sky. Let's close our eyes and breathe deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage. And exhaling out through the nose. Want to feel that same area of the body contract and empty. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Bring some awareness to your face. Let's relax our eyes. Relax our jaw. And then focus in on the neck and feel the muscles in your neck release. Bringing breath and awareness to the arms. We're going to breathe from shoulders to fingertips. And just stretch those arms as long and straight as you can, tightening all the muscles in the arms. And let them release. Next, let's bring awareness to the legs. We're going to stretch our legs from our hips all the way down to our toes. And then let the legs relax. Shifting awareness to the spine. Start your breath at the top of your head and feel it move down the length of the spine, weaving itself in between each segment of the spine. And then let's let everything relax. Let's inhale both arms towards the sky. Exhale behind us and stretch out through all of your fingers. Press out through your heels. Stretch the body as long and straight as you can. And then let everything go soft. We'll inhale the arms back up. Exhale, return them to your sides. And then from there, let's bring the left knee to our chest. Give it a nice close hug. Flex and point the foot. Let's roll the ankle around, lead with your big toe, and reverse. And then we'll just let our foot rest. Switch out the legs, we'll bring the other knee towards the chest, flexing and pointing. And then let's roll the ankle around and around, and reverse. And then we'll let that foot rest. Now let's bring the other knee back in. We'll start it with a good close hug, keeping the shoulders relaxed and open on the mat. Let's rock a few times side to side. And then hold center neutral and knee circles round and round, massaging through lower back. And then reverse. And then just keep the knees tucked in. From there, let's flex our feet. Spread our toes out really wide. Scrunch them up, spread them open, scrunch them up, spread open. Once more, scrunch, spread open, and then just let them relax. Let's tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, and bring the nose up towards the knees. And then let's release back down. Try again, tighten the belly, rounding up nose toward knees. And release. Let the feet come back to the mat, spacing them apart about hips distance. Toes in, heels out, arms at our sides, palms to the sky. Tighten the belly as you start to peel your hips away from the mat, pressing up into bridge. And then exhale, slowly melting back down. Again, tightening the belly, lifting the hips, pressing towards the sky. And then let's release back down. Once more, tightening the belly, peeling off the mat, holding into that bridge. Make sure you're not feeling any pressure in the neck or feeling lots of activation in the back side of the body. And then slowly again, release back to the mat. Once we're all the way back down, it's knees to chest, giving us a nice close hug. Adding in those rocks from side to side once again. And then coming back to a neutral center. Separate the knees, keep your big toes touching, and press your thighs close to your ribs. And try opening the knees wider, soles of the feet come together. We bring our heels down towards the body. And then we'll bring the knees back in nice and close. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, round the spine, nose toward knees. Now let's continue to use the power of that belly to roll us upright. And then once we're upright, let's place our hands behind our thighs, keep our shoulders relaxed from our ears, and then begin to scoop the belly in, rounding the spine, dropping chin to chest. And then we'll lift, opening the heart, opening our throat. Scoop the belly in and round. Lifting back up, opening the heart and the throat. And again, scooping the belly in, round. And then lifting back up, opening the heart, opening the throat. And then just neutralize the spine. And let's ease into a cross-legged position. Want to feel our sit bones on the mat. Let's open our palms towards the sky. Feel the shoulders dropping from the ears. And then let your chin rest against your chest. Inhale, lift the head, tip back, open our throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the head, tip back, open your throat. And again, exhale, chin to chest. And then inhale, lift, tipping back, opening our throat. And then let's come back to a neutral place and turn our eyes to look to the right. Coming back to center, turning to look left. And then let's return to center. Let your hands press together at heart center. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, open. And exhale together. Once more, inhale, open. And exhale back together. Fingers lace, we press our palms away from the body. And then we're going to press up towards the sky, feeling ourselves lengthening out of the waist. Side stretch to our left. We'll come back up and side stretch to the right. And then back up, again, side bend to our left. We'll lift up and side bend to the right. And then just keep pressing towards the sky. Let the arms come forward once again. And then try leaning just a little bit forward. And then come back to neutral. And again, let's lean a little bit forward. And then back to neutral. Once more, leaning forward. And to neutral. Now let the arms open wide. Press out through the heels of your hands. Open your heart, open your throat. And then let the hands come back together at heart center. And then we'll return them to the knees. And we're back into our seated mountain pose. Taking one more inhale. Exhale as we soften. And then let's transition onto hands and knees. Once you've made it to hands and knees, check that you've got shoulders over hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Foundational hands means widespread fingers with your hands turned in slightly, pressing through second, third, and fourth knuckles. Start to sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, let's round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Make your way back to neutral. Extend through the heel of your left foot. Add the right arm forward, turning palm to the sky. Really reaching as far away from the center of your body as you can. Exhale, lower switch. Right leg extends, left arm forward, palm towards the sky. Exhale, lower switch. Extend and reach. Exhale, lower switch again, extend and reach. Exhale, lower, staying on all fours. Let's bring the big toes closer. Push back with the tailbone. Feel your chest sink down between your knees, forehead on the mat. Fingers reaching towards the front end of your mat with your palms open to the sky. Come back around to foundational hands, tuck the toes, and we lift our tailbone, moving into downward facing dog. Let's walk the dog a few times, lift and lower each heel individually. Raise up our heels, press them back down. Raise again, and press down. Now let's inhale ourselves into a good strong plank, belly button tight, buttocks relaxed. Press back up into down dog. And inhale again to plank. Now while we're in plank, just push your heels back and then come back to the balls of your feet. Press the heels again and balls of the feet. Press the heels, back to the balls of the feet. Modify to the knees. Elbows opening, start lowering. Chest down first, then hips. Tuck the elbows in. Lengthen the spine. Press through the hip bones. Rise into cobra. And then exhale, come back down. Again, inhale, lengthen, rise. And exhale down. Once more, inhale, lengthen, rise. Now push back into extended child's pose. Again, letting the chest drop through the knees, forehead to the mat, palms to the sky. Flip the palms back around, foundational hands. Tuck the toes, lift the tailbone. Move back up into downward facing dog. A few more walks of our dog, lift and lower each heel. This time just keep one heel raised, press the other one down. Switch. And then try getting both heels down. Inhale to our plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, lowering, elbows opening. Chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes or back up, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. While we're here, let's nod the head yes. And shake the head no. And again, just hang out, lengthening that spine. Take a giant step forward with right foot, placing it between the hands. Check that you've got your knees stationed over your ankle, eyes looking out, back leg long and straight, runner's lunge. And then from there, let's sink down onto the left knee, pressing to the top of the left foot, and begin to lift up our body, moving into crescent moon. Exhale, let the arms float back down. Re-tuck the toes of your left foot, coming back into lunge. Send the right foot back into plank. And press back up into down dog. Take a giant step forward, left foot this time. Placing that foot between our hands. Knee over ankle, eyes looking out. Nice long stretch in that back leg. Now sink the right knee down as you press to the top of the right foot. And let's lift upper body. Crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. We're back in lunge. Now step the right foot forward. Let your toes be close with your heels apart. And then slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, down dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, up we roll. Touch the sky. Exhale, heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to that plank. And exhale again, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Once more, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, touch the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale again, touch the sky. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. So now I want you to feel your ribs resting on your thighs, cradling our elbows in the palms of our hands to form a frame, and let your head dangle within that frame. Bend your knees as much as you need to. We don't want to feel any stress or strain in the lower back. Exhale, fingers release to the mat. Giant step back with our right foot. Runner's lunge. Press the right heel down. Turn the right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel. Start lifting upper body. Hip bones facing forward. Shoulders square down over the hips. Add the arms for warrior one. Let's bring the arms forward. Stay long in the waist and begin to draw those ribs towards your front thigh. And then let the arms open wide for airplane. Exhale, hands to the mat. Return to your lunge. Stepping left foot back to our plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Bend the knees a little more like you're sitting in a chair. While you're doing that, pull the knees closer together, lift ribs from thighs. Add arms along your ears, chair pose. Inhale, reach to touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, stretch high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot steps back into our lunge. Push the left heel down, turn the left toes out. Align the right heel with the back of the left heel. Begin to lift upper body, keeping hip bones facing forward, shoulders square. Add the arms. Warrior one. Now let the arms come forward. Stay long in the waist. Begin to draw the ribs towards our front thigh. And then let's open the arms wide, making it an airplane. Exhale, hands release, returning to lunge. Right foot steps back, there's our plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Bending the knees like you're sitting in a chair, pulling them closer together, lifting ribs from thighs, adding arms along ears. Inhale to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, lift high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Step back with your right foot into that lunge. Once there, we're going to keep the right hand pressing down as we inhale, left arm to the side. And then exhale, let's revolve at the waist, bringing us into our twisting lunge. Exhale the left hand down inside the left foot. Proceed to walk the hands around so we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are in, heels are out, or at least toes pointing straight ahead, hands directly under shoulders. Again, big inhale to look out. And then exhale, feel yourself melt down. Dropping the head, bending the knees as much as we need to, and just letting the upper body go limp. From there, let's press down into the palms, pushing the arms straighter and straighter. And then we're going to use the left hand to come across towards the right big toe. Let's inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. There's our twisting straddle. And then let's exhale the right hand down. Proceed to walk yourself around into runner's lunge facing your right foot, which means we're going to face the back end of our mat. So once you've established your lunge, let's lift upper body for high lunge. And then if you wish, add your arms for crescent lunge. Exhale, let the hands come all the way back down. Push the left heel down, turn the left toes out. Align the right heel with the back of your left heel. Let's rise back into warrior one, reaching towards the sky. And then begin to pull the right leg straight without locking. Let the arms open wide and we'll rotate upper body. So once again, we're facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are in, heels are out, palms to the sky. 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth. Inhale, back up. Exhale as we fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Try once more. Exhale, fold. And inhale, lift. And then let the arms reopen to form our star. From there, let's lower the left arm towards the left hip. It's going to make a full circle up and then back out. Let's do the same with the right, lowering it down, full circle out. And now try both arms together, lowering down, opening wide, returning to that star. Turn the left toes to the front end of the mat. Align left heel with right arch. And then when ready, bend the left knee. Warrior two. Pull the left leg straight without locking. And let's try that again. And it's straight. Once more. Finding that warrior two and really settling into the power of warrior two.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find.
Stretching left arm a little forward, we lift the left, lower the right. Turn that left palm to the sky. Breathe up the ribs. And there's reverse warrior. And then we'll come back into warrior two. And pull that left leg straight once again, returning to our start position. From there, we're building triangles. So our right hip starts pulling right. Our left arm's gonna stretch as far away from the right hip as it can. And then simply lower the left hand, lift the right. And that brings us into triangle pose. We wanna imagine doing this against the wall. So we wanna feel the length of our spine, the back of our shoulders, pressing into that invisible wall. Now let the right arm start to lower towards your right hip. It's going to make a nice full circle. On the way up, it's going to pull us up into reverse triangle. So we're going to push that left palm to the sky. Now as we exhale, begin to bend the left knee. Let's bring left forearm to left thigh. Right hand to the sky, that would be our modified version of extended angle. Or we could reach the left hand all the way down. But again, we want to think about being open and keeping the back side of our body pressed against that imaginary wall. Let's exhale the right hand down and return to runner's lunge. Stepping our left foot back to our plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. We can hang out there or insert a push-up. And then we press back up into down dog. And then we'll take the right heel, start reaching it behind us, and then reaching it towards the sky for three-legged dog. And then let's step that right foot forward between our hands. Returning us to runner's lunge. Press the left heel down, turn the left toes out. Align those heels and then start to pull the right leg straight, lifting up right toes. Inhale, look out. And exhale, melting into that right thigh. And then seeing if you can let your toes sink all the way down. And breathing deeper and deeper into those hamstrings. We've got one more inhale. On our exhale, start to rebend the right knee, coming back into runner's lunge. But then we're going to extend the left leg behind us, pushing the right leg straight. Hands form a tripod with our right foot, and there's tripod balance. Or aligning right thumb with right pinky toe, rolling left hip open, adding left arm to the sky, creating half moon. Exhale the left hand down if it's lifted. We'll step the left foot in, toes close, heels apart. And then let's inhale, roll the body up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot steps back into our lunge. We're going to keep the left hand pressing down. Inhale, right arm to the side, and then exhale, revolve at our waist. Twisting lunge. And then as we exhale, bring the right hand down inside the right foot. Let's proceed to walk ourselves around into that straddle facing the other Wide edge of our mat, hands directly under shoulders, toes either straight ahead or turned in. Inhale, flat back, look out. And then exhale, let the forearms sink deeper down, dangling that head. As we exhale, let's press down through the palms, pushing the arms straight once again. And then use the right hand to reach across towards the left big toe. Let's inhale, left arm to the side, and then exhale, revolve at our waist for our twisting straddle. Exhale that hand back down. And then from there, proceed to walk your hands around so we end up facing our left foot. We're on the ball of our right foot. We're in runner's lunge facing the back end of our mat. When you feel ready, let's lift upper body into high lunge. And then if you wish, add your arms for crescent lunge. Exhale, let's bring the hands back to the mat. Push the right heel down, turn the right toes out, align left heel with back of right heel, lifting upper body, brings us back into Warrior One. And then from there, let's open the arms wide, pulling the left leg straight without locking, revolve the upper body, bringing us into 5-pointed star. Toes in, heels out, palms open, face to the sky. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. And then let's bring our arms back open into our 5-pointed star. Left arm's gonna lower, make a full circle up, and then open back out. Right arm lowers, it makes that full circle. And then both arms lower, making the full circles and returning to our star. Right toes turn to the front end of our mat, aligning right heel with left arch, looking beyond that right palm, bend the right knee. And then we'll pull straight. Try again, bending the knee. And pulling straight. Once more, bending the knee. And really settling into that power of your Warrior Two. Let's stretch the right arm a little farther forward, lift the right, lower the left. Turn the right palm to the sky. Reverse Warrior. And then as we exhale, let's come back to Warrior Two. And then we're going to pull the right leg straight without locking. So we're back in our start position. From there, our left hip begins to pull left, and our right arm's going to stretch as far away from the left hip as it can. Once we can't get any farther apart, let's lower the right and lift the left. We want to imagine that our body is pressing against an invisible wall. Breathing into all that open space without any tension in the neck or the shoulder. Now let's start to lower the left arm towards the left hip. It's going to make a full circle. And as it's pulling back up, we're going to lift upper body. Lifting that right arm towards the sky. Turn the palm to the sky. Here's reverse triangle. And then as we exhale, let's bend the right knee. Bringing right forearm to thigh, left hand to the sky, or reaching right hand to the mat. Extended angle pose.
Will you be my love among the feet above?
As we exhale, we'll bring the left hand down. Let's return to runner's lunge. Step the right foot back, holding onto that plank. Exhale as we lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling to plank, hanging out there or inserting a push-up. And then pressing back up into down dog. Extend through the heel of your left foot and start reaching it towards the sky. Three-legged dog. And then let's step the left foot through the hands, returning us to runner's lunge. Once there, we push the right heel down, turn the right toes out, and let's start pulling our left leg straighter and straighter, lifting up left toes. Inhale, looking out, and exhale, letting the upper body melt against our thigh. And then seeing if we can get our toes to sink back down. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, start to rebend the left knee, returning to lunge. But then we're going to push our left leg straight as we extend the right leg behind us, hip level. Hands are going to form a tripod with our left foot. We can remain like that or align left thumb with left pinky toe, rolling right hip open, adding that right arm to the sky. Half moon balance. Exhale, right hand down if it's lifted. We'll step the right foot in, toes close, heels apart. And let's inhale, roll back up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, open just the arms. Let them hook together behind the body. Start to pull down with your hands as you're opening your heart, opening your throat. And then we'll inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, begin to fold forward. Let your ribs rest on your thighs. Let your head drop. Lift the arms higher and higher. And then we'll exhale, fingers release to the mat. Stepping back with our right foot, then our left foot into plank. Let's keep the right shoulder over the right wrist, turning to the side. Opening the left arm for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale, back around into plank. Let's lift the right foot not too high, but press back into three-legged dog. And then step the right foot through the hands into our lunge. Stepping our left foot forward as well, toes close, heels apart. Let's inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. And then exhale, hands at our heart. From there, let's find our focal point for our eyes. Feel our belly button tightening and begin to shift our weight into our right foot. Left heel goes on right ankle bone. And then when we're ready, we can lift that left foot. Growing the branches of our tree if we'd like. As we exhale, let's lower the branches. And then we can set the foot back down. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, open just the arms. They hook together behind us. Pulling down with our hands. We're opening the heart, opening our throat. Inhale, neutralize the spine. Exhale, start to hinge forward. Press your ribs to your thighs. Drop the head down. Lift the arms higher and higher. Exhale, hands release to the mat. Left foot back, right foot back into plank. Once there, let's make sure left shoulder is over left wrist. Turning to the side for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale, back around into plank. Lift the left foot not too high and then press back into three-legged dog. Let's step the left foot between our hands. Bring us to our lunge. Right foot forward also, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. So we've got our focal point. We can feel our navel drawing in. Shifting our weight to our left foot this time. Placing right heel at left ankle bone. And then when ready, lifting that foot. Can grow the branches of our tree. Let's exhale our branches down. Return the foot to the mat. Take a nice full breath into mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. We'll step back, right foot, left foot into plank. Press back up into down dog. Walking our dog a few times. Pressing both heels down. And then returning to plank. Now from plank, I want you to bring the right knee forward so it comes up behind the right wrist. And we're just going to set the knee on the mat. You can lower the left knee to the mat and then use your left hand to guide the right heel across the body. Want to aim it at the left hip bone. Want to keep our weight over the left hip as we inch the left leg a little farther back and then allow your body to melt down towards the mat. Press into the mat with the outer edge of your right pinky toe and the tops of your left toes. Take one more inhale as we are. On the exhale, let's make sure we're all up on our forearms. We're going to tuck the left toes under to lift the left knee, bringing us into second position pigeon. And then let's step our right foot back, and that's going to bring us into forearm plank. And then from forearm plank, let's make our way up into full plank. And then press up into downward facing dog. And then we're back into plank. Now we'll take the left knee, inch it forward so it comes up behind the left wrist. Can rest it down on the mat. And then set the right knee down. We're going to use the right hand to guide that left heel across the body. Aiming it at the right hip bone. Inching the right leg a little farther back and then sinking the body down. Want to keep the weight over that right hip bone. Pressing down into the outer edge of our left pinky toe and the tops of our right toes. let's make sure that we end up on our forearms, tucking the right toes under. We're going to lift the right knee for second position pigeon. And then from there, let's step our left foot back. And that's going to bring us into our forearm plank. And then from there, let's ease to the knees, the tops of our feet, and let the body melt all the way into the mat, resting our forehead on the back of our hands. And then let's stretch the arms out straight. Try to reach a little bit farther with that left hand, right leg as we lift up. And let's lower down, switch, reaching with the right arm and the left leg, and then we lift up. And then lower down, and let's extend with arms and legs together and lift up. And melt back down. Let's walk the hands in close to the shoulders, tuck the elbows in, press through the tops of the feet and the hip bones. Lengthen the spine as we begin to lift upper body into our cobra. And then we'll take our time and press all the way back into extended child's pose. Let's pass the left arm through the right armpit, sinking shoulder to mat. Bring it back out, we'll switch. And then we'll bring the arm back out. And one more extended child's pose. Let's bring the hands closer to the knees, pressing into the palms so we can lift upper body. And then we'll come around and have a seat. And let's start with our legs stretched out straight, hands on either side of our hips. Walking the fingertips forward, we're going to push back with our tailbone. Feel your upper body melting down into your thighs. And then we'll slowly rise up. Once we're up, let's keep the right leg straight, but then the left knee. Gonna walk our foot in nice and close to the body. And then see if you can take that left hand and reach across towards your right big toes. And we'll lift the arm up. Let it come down behind us on the mat. Pull the heel of your hand in close to your tailbone. And then let's bring the right upper arm and try to get it to the outside of that left thigh. Inhale, try to sit a little taller. Exhale, rotate at the waist, looking over that shoulder. And then let's inhale back up. And exhale, bring the arm down. Re-extend the left leg, hands on either side of the hips once again. Walking fingertips forward, pushing back through tailbone, melting down. And we'll slowly come up. And then once we're up, let's keep the left leg straight, bending the right knee, bringing our foot in nice and close. And then try reaching right hand across toward left big toes. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale it behind us. Once it makes it to the mat, pull the heel of your hand closer to the tailbone. And then we're going to bring the upper left arm to the outside of that right thigh. Inhale, sitting a little taller. Exhale, rotating at the waist to look over our shoulder. And then let's inhale that left arm up. Exhale, float it down. We'll re-extend our legs, hands on either side. Walking the hands forward, pushing back to the tailbone, folding in half. And then as we come up, We're going to bring the hands a little bit further behind us so our fingers are pointing at the buttocks, pressing down through those hands. Start to press down to the feet. Tighten the belly as we lift our hips, bringing us into our reverse plank. And then exhale as we sink back down. One more time, we're gonna walk forward, pushing back to the tailbone, folding in half. And then we're back up. And then we'll take our legs out wider, pressing through the heels of our feet. Walking the hands forward, pulling down with that belly button and just breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. And then let's come back up. And let's inch the left hand towards the left ankle, sending right hand high. Side bend over towards the left. And then start to sweep the left arm forward. It goes off to the right. It comes back overhead. And then we lift to center and let that arm float down. And then we'll do the same thing other side. Right hand reaching towards right ankle, left hand high, side stretch. Sweeping the arm forward, reaching to the left, coming up, side bend again. And then we're center, and the arm comes down, and we've got one more forward fold, pulling ribs towards the thighs, breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. And let's inhale back up. And then we'll bring our legs closer together. And once we've got them together, let's stretch the arms out in front. Scooping the belly in, we're just going to pull back and hold there. And then let your fingers lace. Press your palms away from your body. And then start to bring yourself back up. And as we begin to fold forward, let's open the arms behind us, hook them together. Pull your ribs towards your thighs. Try lifting the arms up higher and higher. And then exhale, release your hands towards your toes. And then we're back up. And let's bend our knees. Place our hands behind our thighs. Let the shoulders fall from the ears. Belly button nice and tight, back remain straight. And then see if you can start extending your legs, getting to a place where you can maintain that lift without rounding your back. Adding our arms, and then slowly starting to open all the way down. Once we're down, stretch your body really straight. Try to reach a little farther with left arm, left leg. A little farther with right arm, right leg. And then let everything relax. Let's bring the left knee in. Keep the right arm and right leg straight. And then from there, let's set the left foot down. Bring both arms to your sides, palms open to the sky. And then I want you to lift the right leg towards the sky. And then start to lift your hips off the mat. And then let's lower the hips back down. Cross the right leg over the left, so your right ankle's on your left thigh. Use your right hand to push gently on that right inner thigh. And while you're doing that, lift the left foot. And then thread the hands so they go behind the left thigh. And while you continue to pull the right knee open, let's bring the left knee closer to your body. And we'll set the left foot down. Let's cross the right leg farther over the left, like we're just sitting with legs crossed. Arms open wide. We're going to drop those knees as far to the left as we can without lifting right shoulder. And then just look right. And then let's bring our knees back to neutral. And we can uncross. And we'll send that right leg all the way out onto the mat. Bring the left knee back in. Right arm, right leg stretches straight. And then we're going to switch. Bring the right knee in and stretch the left arm and left leg straight. And then let's set the left foot down on the mat. Let your arms come to your sides, palms to the sky. Lifting the left leg towards the sky. We're going to peel ourselves off the mat, lifting our hips. And let's slowly sink the hips back down. Place your left ankle on your right thigh. Use your left hand to push on that inner thigh, breathing into that outside hip. And then while you're doing that, lift your right foot. And let's thread the hands behind the right thigh. Start to pull both legs closer to your body while keeping that left knee open. And let's rest the right foot back down. Cross your left leg farther over the right, like we're sitting with our legs crossed, arms go wide. We're dropping both knees right. And we're looking left. And then let's bring the legs back up. From there, let's uncross our legs. And we'll bring the arms closer in. Let your knees start to fall open, resting the soles of your feet together. And then just use your hands to press them on the inner thighs, trying to open a little bit more. Now we'll bring our knees back together. Tuck them in close to your body. Knee circles round and round. And then let's reverse. Keeping the knees tucked in closer and closer. Start opening the knees. Big toes remain touching. And then we'll open even farther, getting the soles of our feet close together. Pulling those heels towards the body. And then let's separate the feet. Keep your feet flexed and pushing towards the sky with your knees bent. And pull down with your hands at the same time you're actively pushing with your feet. And let's do a few rocks while we're here. And then from there, begin to stretch your legs out straighter and wider. And we'll pull them back together. And then start to pull those toes even farther over your head. And then let's relax a little bit. We'll keep one leg high and let the other leg slowly lower down. And then once it's made its way all the way down, let's go ahead and lower the other leg. And let your arms return to your sides. And then once you've made it all the way back down on the mat, try to get as much of your body onto the mat. So that just means let everything relax. I want you to squeeze your eyes really tight. Kind of clench your teeth. And let your eyes and your jaw relax. And then let's tense the muscles in our arms Shoulders to fingertips tense. Rest of the body soft. And then relax those arms. Tensing our legs from our hips to our heels. And letting it go soft. Pull the navel down towards the spine. And remember, we're going to hold the belly tight, but we're not going to hold our breath. And let it release. Try again, pulling down with that navel. Feel like someone's going to punch you in the stomach. And then we'll let it relax. Let's try one more, navel to spine, pulling it down, holding it tight. And then we'll let it release. And just wiggle your fingers around. Relax your fingers and let's wiggle our toes. And then just let your toes relax. Now notice if you're feeling more of the back side of your body relaxing into the mat.
Now there ain't no room for the hopeless sinner. It's hard on mankind just to save his own. Have pity on those whose chances are good, 'cause there's no hiding place from the King of Stone. We were getting ready, there's a train coming. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board all you need. It's free to release souls of home. Don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord, yeah.
Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and a hopeful heart, spreading random acts of kindness to all living beings. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. I thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you feel renewed and ready to face the day. Don't forget to sip lots of water throughout the day. Want to keep everything functioning really well. And tomorrow we are going to have our first yoga in the park. It's going to be at noon. So it's in the same place And I will send out a message tonight as a reminder, but hope to see you there. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay kind. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Never had